Can I change this? I want it to be public. Say, what's going on? Somebody out in here tripping. Y'all be tripping. Yeah, don't call me no big back. You don't know how big I am. You don't even know me. Talking about some big back. Man, y'all tripping. Anyway, getting to the topic, man. We talking about the Epstein files and how the House just passed the vote to get the Epstein files released. But now it has to go to the Senate, and we wait on the Senate to approve it as well. And we think that they will. But my question is, do y'all think anything real is gonna come about this? Because in my personal opinion, I know what I've said, and y'all know that I'm more conservative leaning. I'm a MAGA guy, but you're not gonna get what you want. Trust me. I know all of these people's names are involved in this Epstein crap. All of them. I don't care who it is you like, who it is you favor, whether it's a Democrat or whether it's a Republican. These people are all named in this damn Epstein files. Now, I'll give you this. Some people may just be where they was on a flight or they was just having dinner with Epstein. But what y'all gonna find out is everybody's name is gonna pop up in this. And at the same time, I know that everybody's name is in this. I think that when it gets approved, you're going to see that nobody is going to get implicated. These files are going to be so redacted, so cut up, chopped up, so just just misused where you don't even know who's in it. You're not going to get what you really want. I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna get what you really want. There's so many people that keep hoping, oh, we're gonna get President Trump, or we're gonna get the Clintons, or we're gonna get all of these people. You're not going to get that. What you gotta realize and understand is that the people at the top, they're going to protect each other. This shit is going to be heavily redacted, and that excuse is going to be, well, this is national security information. But that's gonna be a lie. They're just going to redact people because they don't want this to blow up to be something huge, something big. Everybody's name is going to be redacted. You're not going to get the information that y'all hoping for. 99 Highlight says they've already doctored the files. That's a fact. It's going to be redacted. You're not going to get what you want. Stop sitting around waiting for these Epstein. We are talking about, okay, look, let me give you this. I'm more conservative leaning. Whether you more liberal leaning or whatever it is, you're not going to get what you want when it comes to these files. I've came to that conclusion as a conservative. Okay, we can say, oh, the liberals want Trump to be involved. The conservatives want the damn Clintons to be involved. You're not going to get it. I don't care what you say. No matter how hard you try, no matter what you do, you're not going to get what you want. Nobody cares. No, well, we care, but they don't care. They're going to protect each other. I got to keep saying this. I said this on a previous video I did the last time that everybody thought the files were going to come out, and I'm going to say it again. You're not going to get it. You can sit around, you can wait, you can hope, you can pray. Think about it. Y'all are hoping that they're going to release information on each other. Think about that. Y'all are sitting around hoping that these same people who committed these crimes are going to release this information on each other. Y'all know that ain't going to happen. Y'all need to be realistic. We've lived in America. We know that the government took part in the JFK assassination, Martin Luther King assassination, Malcolm X assassination. You're not gonna get what you want. Stop sitting around and waiting for that. Just understand that these conspiracy theorists, people who have sat around and people have said that they're crazy and they're liars, just know that they ain't liars. You just gonna have to live with that. Just know that you know the real, but the real ain't gonna never come out. Y'all gotta understand that. Diddy, a Democrat, Hollywood government official, some all people, Diddy. I don't know what that means. Just understand this. You're not going to get what you want. Stop sitting around waiting for the Epstein files to bring you some type of information that's going to bring you joy. Oh, we got President Trump. You're not going to get President Trump. You're not going to get the Clintons. You're not going to get politicians. You're not going to get no actors. You're not going to get anybody like that. You may get some low level people just so they can satisfy you. But in the end, you're not going to get the people that you really want. I'm telling you right now, you are wasting your time sitting around waiting for something explosive to happen. This is America. The people at the top are going to protect each other. I don't care what side you lean on, Democrat, Republican, it doesn't matter. It's just not going to happen. Y'all want y'all want people to just all of a sudden when these files come out get scooped up and they go to jail and oh I can point at this person and say look I told you so. That ain't gonna happen. You're not finna have any got you moments. You're not finna get any got you moments when it comes to this. We've been waiting on stuff like this for years. When they said they was gonna bring out the JFK files and they released them, guess what happened? It was so redacted, you didn't even know what the fuck it was talking about. Let's be honest. And this is with President Trump, somebody who I supported. You really think that you finna get the information that you've been seeking your whole life or as a conspiracy theorist? It ain't gonna happen. It's not going to happen. You just wasting your time. You just gotta understand and realize I know what's going on. I know what happened. In my mind, I know what happened. But for it to be confirmed, it's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen.
We're here to stand with forgotten and abandoned
Who is
Americans
Bubba?
against an Epstein
I know who
class
Bubba is.
that had no regard for the rules or the laws. Look, this is one of the most
Skeeter.
horrific and disgusting corruption scandals in our country's history. You had Jeffrey Epstein, who literally set up an island of rape, a rape island. And you had rich and powerful men, some of the richest people in the world, who thought that they could hang out with bankers, buy off politicians, and abuse and rape America's girls.
Also, y'all got to take into consideration that the Democrats are actually using this as a ploy to come after the Republicans because they think President Trump is involved and a lot of these Republicans are involved. But at the end of the day, that's not what it's about. It's bigger than that. And you just not gonna get it. And this is what I pulled up after I said what is going to happen next with the release of the Epstein files. The Senate has to pass it, and then it's got to go to President Trump, who said that he was going to sign it and release in the files. But it says once enacted into law, the Department of Justice would be compelled to release the files in searchable format, though the bill doesn't specify an exact timeline for initial publication beyond the subsequent reporting requirement, which means even once the Senate passes it so that the DOJ are compelled to release it, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to come out instantly like you think, which it should. And we think that, okay, it should immediately be for public consumption where we can all go through it and say, oh, I read this and I saw this and I seen these names in there. That's not going to happen. They're going to take their time. You're probably going to have another month or so. Then they're going to release it. Then it's going to be redacted. And you're not going to be able to even make out who they're talking about, what happened, who are the people who are all involved. You're not going to get any of those things. Joy Reid Y2M says your mind is wrong. You were asked for this. Now you're all complaining about it. A bunch of hypocrites. I tell you, you're never satisfied with anything. You're talking to the wrong person. You're talking to the wrong person. I'm like I've said before, I'm more conservative leaning. And I'm telling you, with the release of this, you still not gonna get what you want. You still not gonna get what you want. I am telling you, y'all should know better, especially after dealing with the JFK files. You still don't get what you want. They're going to redact everything. And besides that, you don't even know what's redacted. It could be stuff in there that shouldn't even be redacted, but they're going to redact it and have an excuse that it's some type of national security concern. They don't care. They're going to redact it regardless. Zach says, how can they come after Republicans if they aren't on the list? They're not going to be able to come after Republicans, regardless if they on the list or not. You're not going to know, Zach. Zach, you're not going to know. Everybody who you hope and pray is on the list will be redacted. Even when it comes to the damn Clintons, they're going to be redacted. And you not going to know it. He said, simple question. Was Trump for or against the release up until Sunday? He was always for it. He did have some concerns, I guess, coming up to it, but he said he was going to release it. I'll give you that. But even though he signs it, he is the president. He knows. I guarantee you, if Trump is in it, and let's say it just says something simple like he was on a flight or he ate dinner with Jeffrey Epstein, he knows that that's going to cause so much of a ruckus within the political community that it's going to be just a problem for him. So you know damn well he's going to have these people redact certain things. Whether we think, oh, he doesn't have the power to do that or not. These people are appointed by Trump. You think they're not going to protect him? You have to be out of your mind to think that they're not going to protect him. Do I think that Trump was actually one of these people who went to Epstein Island and had a good time? I don't think so. He could have been, but we'll never know. We will never know. He says the government, Sassy Mo says the government is unified, is a unified front. They'll give up to Hollywood. Exactly. That's what's that. If anything, that's what you're gonna get first. You're gonna get a bunch of Hollywood people, people behind the scenes, directors, actors who all went to the Epstein Island, had a good time, and all of these women like Jeffrey and all of these people who they dealt with. But you're not gonna get the key players that people from both sides are wanting. You're not gonna get that. The people from both sides that you're wanting, you're not going to get that. I am telling you now, people are sitting around hoping and praying that their wishes are going to come true. Oh my God, we're about to get Trump. We're finally about to get him. And that's what we're going to talk about the whole time. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm one of these people. I'm more concerned about the country. I'm more concerned about how my life is going to go in the next 30 years and all of these different things. I'm going to be honest with you. I really don't care about these Epstein files. I need President Trump to do what he's going to do and make this country better. Now, a lot of y'all are hoping because I hate President Trump that he's on the list and he's going to be somebody that some woman said, oh, he did this and he did that. You're not going to get that. Get that through your head. Get that through your head. Yes, Vicky Davis, they are going to redact names and make the pedo seem like they're the victims. Now, I don't know if they're going to make the pedo seem like they're victims, but they're going to redact these names. I don't understand why so many people are sitting around waiting for this to just be some explosive document that's going to come out. It's not going to happen. She also says, I hope someone actually gets the file with all the names and save them until it's needed. Of course, somebody's going to get the file and save them until it's needed. But you know what's going to happen with that, Vicky? It's going to be years and years down the line. Once this is blown over, then it's going to come out where somebody drops the names where this is the actual unredacted files, and and I'm not going to put my name out there, but I'm going to send it to all of these news publications and let them print it. And then you might see Trump and the Clintons and everybody else who was involved. But as of right now, you're not going to get that. It's going to be redacted. I don't know who this is. It says, why did Democrats let Hitler win by not releasing a? I don't know what you're talking about. I guess you're trying to call Trump Hitler. I'm not getting into all of that because when people start, making these suggestions that Trump is like Hitler, that's BS. Y'all see what he's been suing all of these people, and I've been telling y'all this. People have been for so long bashing Trump, saying all of these things that weren't true about Trump, and then they got sued. Now you see the BBC is in a problem and a predicament that they're in, and more people are going to fall into this. It was a black woman, I think she was in Minnesota, was calling him a Nazi and all of this. They're going to keep getting sued. You're just saying things that aren't true. You don't know this. Just because you don't like somebody doesn't mean that you can label them certain things and make up lies about them. This country, it just doesn't work like that. Goldie Pennywell says they're going to use the excuse that is under investigation so they cannot release the Epstein files. That's why he put Bill Clinton and them under investigation with Pam Bondi. Either way, Goldie, I'm gonna keep saying you're not gonna get anybody. And then Goldie says when Biden was in office, he could not release them because they were still going through the trial of Miss Pedophile. Even see the thing about the Democrats, they hoped and prayed that Donald Trump was in these files to an extent that they could say, "Oh, look at this, we got you." But when Biden was in office, he could have done it. But he's seen it. They obviously seen it. We know that they saw it. And there was nothing in there to implicate Biden. So therefore, they didn't even drop the files. So that alone should have told everybody Trump is not in these files like y'all think he is. And even if he is, I'm telling you, it's something so meaningless, something so minuscule that you really can't say that he was actually being a pedophile with a lot of these young women. Frank Sinatra says breaking. Jeffrey Epstein brother just did a video saying the Republicans paid a tech company out of Virginia to scrub all the names off the papers, and he is 100% sure of it. Stay tuned, folks. Google it. I'll play it for you right now, Frank. I just seen it. I actually just seen that video, and I'll play it for you right now. Let me pull it up. I definitely just seen it. Wait a minute. Let me go to it. You ain't lying. That's what his brother said. So let's check it out. He's definitely not lying. I'll play it right here. I ain't even gonna, even though I'm more conservative leaning, I don't have no reason to lie or just make stuff up. It is what it is.
What I do want to talk about is I've been recently told the reason they're going to be releasing these things and the reason for the flip is that they're sanitizing these files. There's a facility in Winchester, Virginia, where they're scrubbing the files to take Republican names out of it. That's what I was told by a pretty good source. What I do
Bam, you heard him right there. We'll play it again for those who didn't
want to
hear
talk about is I've been recently told the reason they're going to be releasing these things and the reason for the flip is that they're sanitizing these files. There's a facility in Winchester, Virginia, where they're scrubbing the files to take Republican names out. That's what I was told by a pretty good source.
And also, too, you gotta be honest. Also, Frank, that even though he said that, he does not necessarily have to be a credible source. So he says somebody told him that. So with that logic, you would think that it's only Republicans' names are in there. No, it's Republicans and Democrats. These people protect each other. They protect each other, brother. I need y'all. I need y'all to get off of that. Okay, whether y'all like me or not, because I'm a MAGA guy, I'm a Trump guy. This is politics. When it comes to the haves and the have-nots, The haves are going to protect each other. The people at the top are going to protect each other, whether they claim we hate each other and all of these things, and y'all see them on CNN, MSNBC, and they act like they really hate each other. Just know that once those shows are over with, they're having dinners together. They're hanging out together. They're interacting with each other's families. What's the dude who's always on CNN with Abby Phillip? I can't think of his name right now. He's always on her show, and he even said that he has had dinners with Abby Phillip. He knows her family and them, and they talk and they speak outside of the show. This is just what they do. Don't get caught up in left and right politics when it comes to stuff like this. When it comes to stuff like this, it's the haves and the have-nots. It's the people at the top and the people at the bottom. You're not going to get what you want. That's right, Queen PBJ. It's one party. They all work together. That's it. Seven Gator says, pedophilia is not political. It's definitely not political. You're right. You're going to get some of the files, but you're not going to get all the files. I keep telling people this. They are sitting around waiting on something that's not going to happen. None of this stuff is going to happen. Matter of fact, if y'all watching this, make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also, if you do want to join the show, the link is in the comment section. The link is also pinned to the top of the chat if you want to pop up here and join the show. But back to what I'm saying. Nobody's going to get what they want. You can hang back and, I want to get Trump and I need to get the Clintons and we need to find out what's going on. It ain't going to happen. It just ain't going to happen, okay? Y'all got to let that go. When it comes to, we on the same side. I need to know what happened, but I've come to the conclusion I'm not really going to know what happened. I just have to go with my gut and say, I know that this person was involved. I know that these families were involved. I know that this person was involved. I'm not stupid. It just is what it is. Gator says, yep, they all drink and smoke after work together, laughing at the poor. That's a fact. That's a fact. A lot of this is just for TV. It's just for our consumption to make us happy. But at the end of the day, they voting for each other. How can I keep money in my pocket and keep money out of your pocket? If y'all don't understand that by now, you're never going to understand things. When it comes to small politics, basic politics, okay, we can disagree on this, on immigration and things like that. But when it comes to the overall things that they want and what we want, they're at the top, we're at the bottom. Y'all got to understand that. Queen PBJ says it's all a show to keep people focused on all the real things that's already done. Yep. They always do this. Watch. Soon as they pass this and get this out the way, most people ain't gonna realize it. But then some bill or some law will come down and it'll get passed, and it'll come on. It'll come across news. It'll be in the newspaper. It'll be on TV, and most people won't really even be paying attention because they'll still be focused on the Epstein files. And it's going to be something that's very impactful to your everyday life, and you won't even pay attention to it. You'll read it, but your mind is so caught up in the Epstein files and Trump and the Clintons and all these politicians who were involved in this, and Jeffrey, who said, she wasn't going to say any names and she dropped a book. People are going to be so caught up and consumed with that, they're not going to realize what's hitting them over the head right in front of their eyes. That's the game that they play with us every day. Every day. Seven Gator says, yep, I'm on the American side that knows pedophilia is a federal crime. Most of us, whether you left or right, bro, I can't stand pedophilia. I can't stand it. If you're that type of individual, I can't stand you, and I hope the worst for you. I need people to understand that everything isn't political. Everything isn't left or right. Everything isn't right or wrong. Everything is just not what people would have it to be. We are so caught up in this country with left and right politics that we think that one thing belongs to the left, one thing belongs to the right, and that's just not true. That's just not true. Sassy Mo says it's all by design. They already know who's going to be president in 2028. Now that I have a hard time agreeing with. I'm not one of those people who think that, every election is rigged. Even though I'm more so leaning with Trump, I don't think that every election, like when he lost against Biden, I think he just lost. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why he won the second time, because we saw how bad Biden was, and we was like, "Ah, you know what? I really like Trump, and that's what I'm gonna go with again. I'm gonna roll with Trump." So I don't really think that it's rigged to the point where they decide who the president. I think that we get the president that we vote for. It's just that the politics aren't as political as we think they are. Like, even though we get a Democrat or we get a Republican in office, I don't think they're as much for the people as we think that they are. Because you'll notice when it comes to certain things, it's going to favor one side, whether it's left or right. You understand what I'm saying? 780 says at the end of the day, they are gathering gold because war is coming. America is fiddling with Sudan and Gaza genocides, invading Venezuela and Iran with bombings, funding Israel and UAE APAC. He also says Israel is responsible for sent Sudan and Gaza as well as Kenya. Shit is going wild, and they are doing it in not well-known countries to get away with it. Agree that they know who will be the president in 2028. Queen PBJ says it doesn't even matter because this administration has already showed and made clear they're not following laws anymore. They will do what they want. This system isn't real, my brother. I kind of disagree with that. I don't think that, you know, that they're not following laws. I think that the Democrats have begun to think that, okay, if it's something that we don't agree with when it comes to the president, guess what we're going to do? We're going to go to the federal court system and we're going to get things overturned or paused or put on hold. That's what they always do. And I don't agree with that. Because if it's a Democratic president and he says something or he passes or an executive, he signs something into executive law, I think that it should just go through. You know, everything can't be just because, oh, I'm a Democrat, it need to be shut down. Oh, and they're breaking laws because I don't like that person. That ain't true. I'm not. I don't like that, because that uh, 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 breaks down our government and how our system works. Our system works a certain way for a reason. You know what I'm saying? We have the House and the Senate and the Supreme Court. We have all of these things for a reason. You can't just try to surpass something just because you don't like what one side is doing. I didn't like a lot of the things that President Biden did, but he was the president. See, we got to have this realization that these people are only in there for 4 years at a time. Things can be changed. Executive orders can be undone when the next president comes. It's not, a lot of these things aren't forever like they want you to believe that they are. People get too consumed in that. I like the way that our system is. You can have a Democrat, you can have a Republican, you can, we can switch things up. We're not like other countries where it's going to be one thing for damn near my whole life. For 50 years, we're going to have this one guy dictatorship. I'm glad of that. Okay, cool. I'm, like I said, I might not like what the Democrats do, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Sassy Mo says billionaires are only players. They tell you to pick a side, then pit you against one another while they pick your pockets. That's true. That's true. The billionaires and the people at the top, like I keep saying, are the ones that really wield a lot of the power. It's not like the average everyday person. But I like some of the things that Trump is doing that helps the average everyday person. He's getting rid of tax on tips, tax on overtime. But people will have you to believe that there's some type of bad thing. We're also getting a $2,000 dividend check that Trump said before when he was doing the tariffs. Because look, when he first dropped these tariffs, everybody was saying how prices was going to go up, how all of these things were going to happen, and it just didn't happen. It just wasn't true. People just hate the man. Like, let's be honest. You can hate somebody, but why y'all can't be real about certain things? Why you can't say, you know what, I don't like the guy, but I like this. You know what? He did this right. Even though I don't like him, I appreciate that he did this for the American people. I like more so that he puts the American people first. And I get it that you may be a Democrat and you may not like that. I don't understand that. Some people who are Democrats, y'all like to help immigrants and everybody else who is not from this country. That is something that I cannot get behind. I cannot get behind somebody who will put immigrants, other countries first, sending them money. And I'm gonna tell you just like this: when Trump has sent money to Israel and what is it? What is the other country that's fighting Russia? When he has sent money to, I don't like that either. I don't like that. I don't care. I'm gonna be honest. I'm one of these. I don't care about Israel and what they got going on. If they blow each other up, I'm one of these people like hell. Let them blow each other up. They've been fighting for generations. Let them do it. I don't got time for this shit. I want people to help this country and help us first. We need help. You got immigrants coming over here bringing the wages down. I don't like that. Get them out of here. I don't care. Nobody's gonna change my mind when it comes to that. Some of these people in my chat, I'm not even listening to you. American Made Soldier says, seeing that black Democrat B texting Epstein during a congressional hearing trying to frame Trump. I forgot who that was, but I know who you're talking about. I can't really speak on that, but I know who you're talking about. I remember that. I remember somebody saying something about that. One Eye Dollar says, why did every Republican vote to release the files but one? Hey, he said, I got it. Hold on. He said, let's see. I was reading this article. Can y'all see this? I think y'all can see this. I don't know if that'll help. It says, all but one House lawmaker present in the chamber voted in favor of the bill, which passed 427 to 1. The lone no vote was Clay Higgins, who posted shortly on X to explain his decision. I guess this is him. He says, okay, it is him. As written, this bill reveals injuries, thousands of innocent people, witnesses, people who provided alibis, family members, etc. If enacted in its current form, this type of broad reveal of criminal investigative files released to a rabid media will absolutely result in innocent people being hurt. Not by my vote. So, for whatever that means, I think he just wanted to be the lone. You know how some people they got to be the lone detractor. They got to be the lone person that. Well, I was the one. Back then I voted against it, and it shouldn't have been released. They want to be that type of person. It should. Everybody honestly should be voting to release the files. I got it. I'm cool with that. Cool. But what will be released is something that's totally different. Morally, it should be released, but what will be released is something totally different. And everybody who's watching this or who knows anything about this Epstein files knows that I'm telling the truth. Y'all know this. Sassy Mo says, we New Yorkers had a front row seat to the Trump clan. We were their first grift. Now they are grifting on a grander scale. Brace yourselves for impact. I don't think they're grifting. I disagree with that. Netronome says protecting the most prolific pedophile and sex trafficker in history is protecting the American people. Lord have mercy. Y'all don't understand. Eric Ellis says government has been broken down and Trumpstein has done more BS than any other so-called president. I don't like you're a effing fool. Hey, you don't gotta like I'm not a effing fool, but you don't gotta like me, bro. I don't really care how you think. I like President Trump. Nothing is going to change my mind. I don't care how many people come on here and raise hell and say, oh, Trump is this, Trump is that. What about all the Democrats that are involved in this? Y'all ain't saying nothing about that. Y'all be so hyper-focused on one side. And this is what I'm saying. Get it through your mind. This is both sides. This is Republicans. This is Democrats. This is Hollywood elites. This is everybody who is at the top. These are all of these people. You got the Queen's son. I forgot his name. He was involved in this. Y'all get so caught up in one side, and that's what I'm talking about. Y'all hate the damn Republicans so much. Y'all bought into just straight politics, and it supersedes your life. Oh well, I'm a Democrat, so anything that I hear, anything that I see that deals with the Republicans, I'm against it, no matter what. That's a trap that you're going to fall into. If you can't think for yourselves, this is one reason why I refuse to be a Democrat, because they brainwash people into thinking everything is a left or right thing, and it's not. You heard the guy earlier when I read his comment that it's not about that. Pedophilia is not political. I don't understand that. Somebody talking about Argentina first. You crazy. And I should kick you out of my chat because we in America ain't no Argentina first nothing. You can get your ass up out of here. If you feel like Argentina is first, take your ass back to Argentina. Get your ass out my chat. You ain't finna do that here. You is not finna do that here. I don't care about nobody else. This is America first over here. You don't like it? Go back to your country. If you want to wave a Mexican flag or another flag over here, go back to that country that you're waving that flag of. Don't do it over here. Find somewhere else to go. Somebody talking about MAGA is dead. MAGA ain't dead. That's just what you see on TV. Stop listening to all these podcasts and stuff like that. Explain to me what MAGA is. Says her discard is, there you go. Demonizing immigrants when as soon as fascists have total control, you will be demonized if you're non-savvy enough to recognize that. I'm not gonna be demonized. And don't tell me that because, oh, I'm black, they're coming after you next. I'm gonna get deported. I'm not getting deported. What is wrong with you people? They coming after you too, because you black. No, I'm an American, brother. I'm an American. Get that through your skull. I'm a black American. My family has been here since the 1700s. Nothing is going to change. I'm not getting deported. When I walk out my house, I don't worry about ICE snatching me up and taking me downtown and saying, oh, you really from Haiti. I know that ain't going to happen because there's no information that can pull that up. And the lie that they have been pushing on my people about a lot of this stuff that the Democrats push is BS. When we know that the Democrats don't even care about black people. They care about immigrants. And y'all don't see that. One side cares about immigrants and everybody else but the American people. And I will not be a part of that side. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I am sorry. Metronome says, ignoring people who are disagreeing with you is exactly what is the worst part about this country. Trump's a pedo and you know. See, the thing about it, Metronome, is that y'all don't be listening to people like me who are conservative. Because we'll sit up here and we'll tell you, and I've already said it. I'm pretty sure Trump and other Republicans are in this files. But y'all don't hear that shit. See, the fact that y'all don't come to the conclusion that it's also Democrats in here because y'all never speak about that. Y'all just want to run to every conservative person and say, look, Trump is in there. Y'all ain't pointing that out. Yes, we do. I know other people. I'm pretty sure Trump and other people is in there. Y'all just don't point it out. Y'all don't point out your side. That's the problem. It's a lot of comments on her. I'm going to have to just scroll down, so I may miss some of y'all comments. I'm going to just kind of skip through some of them. Here we go. This one right here. Carpe Diem says, we know you love Trump. We know you love a politician. We know you're in a cult. I'm not in the cult. That's the crazy part about it. They say I'm in a cult, but most people, especially black people, vote like 80-something% for Democrats, and these same black people will say I'm in a cult. Who's in a cult? Who's brainwashed? Because it ain't me. It is what it is. Say whatever y'all want to say. That type of shit, that shame and stuff, that don't change my mind. You cannot sway me to think something that I know damn well ain't true. It's not going to happen. You can't convince me of things that just ain't true. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now, once again, if you watching this, hit the like button. If you don't like it, move on. If you like the channel, hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell. I'm going to keep saying this. But for the people who are here and don't like what I'm saying, it is what it is. And you got to understand this. Everybody don't agree with you. Everybody don't agree with me, but you can't silence me because I disagree with you. And I can't silence you because I disagree with you. This is a free country. I like living in this country, but other people don't seem to realize that. And y'all think that I should be silenced or I should stop talking about certain things just because I'm a conservative. I'm a Republican leaning voter. And the funny part about it is these same countries that y'all love to tout and y'all love their policies and y'all love what they talking about, y'all won't even live there. Will y'all live in these same countries that y'all talking about y'all like communism and y'all like socialism? Y'all won't even live there. Matter of fact, the people who come over here and promote this shit have fled these same countries that they say that they love and these same governments that they say that they love. So why would I listen to somebody who was in a socialist country come over here and tell me that I should be a socialist? Well, why the hell you didn't stay over there in that socialist country? But forget all that. Back to these Epstein files. I'm reading these comments. Jerry Mitchell, you're the one doing the show. I think you're obsessed with Republicans, and now we have our first gay president. I'm not obsessed with Republicans. Y'all don't understand. I am not obsessed with Republicans. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm calling it right down the middle. I'm telling it like it is. I've said this. It's Republicans in there. It's Democrats in there. The only thing I have yet to hear people on the other side say is that it's Democrats in there as well. Y'all are so caught up on one side. Get y'all head out y'all ass. I'm not, what are you talking? Gator, you're a Republican MAGA claiming left or right about everything the same way you claim Dems do. That's not true. That's what y'all do on the left. Anytime the left gets called out for something, they always say, oh, it's both sides. It's both sides. I don't do that. It's certain things I'm going to say, no, this is the right. It's certain things I'm going to say, no, this is the left. But on this topic, this is right down the middle. What the hell are you talking about? On this topic, man, it's so many people who are Democrats and call themselves Democrats. Y'all can't be honest. Y'all the ones that can't be honest, bro. Y'all can't be honest about anything that y'all claim. All y'all do is lie and y'all say both sides do it when you get called out on some BS. Jerry Mitchell say, you're brainwashed, dude, and I will delete my what? Delete my, you gonna delete my subscript? You gonna unsubscribe? I don't care, bro. Y'all act like I'm some type of a big name that's on the internet. I'm just somebody talking behind my computer. You can't cancel me. Oh my God, let me get off the internet because Jerry Mitchell said that he's gonna unsubscribe to my channel. Unsubscribe, bro. When it's one of you that leaves, it's plenty of other people who will email me and tell me, I like your channel. I like what you're talking about, bro. I'm rocking with you. And I've had people tell me this. You're not gonna make or break me, brother. That's the wimpy mentality that comes with the left. No, let's cancel him. Let's get rid of him. You can't cancel me. You can't cancel me, dude. There's no way in hell you think you can cancel me. It ain't gonna happen. If that's the case, Jerry, get off the damn video right now. Go listen to Roland Martin. He'll agree with you. The Republicans dumb. The Republicans slow. They stupid. And you can go over there and subscribe and like, and enjoy yourself over there. Have a good time. Just crazy. $1 Do you all see this pedo loving piece? Bro, he ain't listening. Once again, another person who just scrolled down YouTube and seen the video and just seen what I'm talking about, and oh, he's a pedo loving piece of S. He ain't listened to what I had to say. How many times am I going to say it on this video? I think all of these damn people are involved. I think all of these people are involved. And I think that you're not going to get what you really want out of these Epstein files, no matter what you think. Once it goes to the Senate and they pass it, and then Trump is supposed to sign it, he said he would. You really think that it's going to be something in there that expose somebody that you really hate? You really think that? How stupid can you be? How dumb can some of you people be? And I know y'all hate that word. Oh, he's making fun of us. He's calling me stupid. Yes, you are. Because you're not making logical sense. You're not making logical sense. Then a Carpe Diem says 40 billion to Argentina. Talk to your president about that. Did I not just say when he gives money to these other countries that I don't like that either? You see how honest I am as a conservative? You see how honest I am when I say that I don't even like stuff from the person that I voted for? Do you see how easy that is for me to do? But people on the other side, y'all can't do that. Y'all can't be honest. Don't sit up here and criticize me when you can't be honest. People on the left are not honest people. Y'all are not bipartisan like you think you are. Y'all think that y'all have some type of moral high ground when y'all don't. Y'all don't stand for shit. And once again, the link is pinned to the top of the chat. The link is also in the description box. So if you got a problem, I'm sitting right here. You can click the link and I can run you down. Because I'm not going to play with you. So don't come on. If you pop up here and I see you, don't think that I'm going to have any sympathy for you. I'm just going to let you run your mouth. I'm just going to let you tell some lies because I'm not. I'm going to talk bad to you. The moment you get out of line with me, I'm going to talk bad to you. This ain't going to be this ain't going to be no safe space where you can just, hold on, let me talk. You ain't finna run that game on me. Let me talk so I can say whatever. No. The moment you start saying some BS, your ass is getting off my show. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Metronome, once again, what if scenario? If the files release and Trump is clearly guilty, like 100%, would you then denounce Trump? Of course I would. Because it ain't about Trump. It's about the policies. So whoever else comes along and carries on his same policies, that's what I'm rolling with. See, you see how easy that was, Metronome? Well, Netronome. You see how easy that was? See, I'm not going to be like y'all and sit up here and claim that President Biden was well and he was, in his right mind and everybody kept saying it, even though we sat right there and watched him stumble and fumble and bumble on a presidential debate, and y'all sat up there and lied and act like this man was in his right mind when we know damn well it was something clearly wrong with him. I can be honest. I can be honest and say that if Trump is in these files, I will denounce him and tell you that I'm strictly with his policies, which I've said from the beginning, ever since I said that I voted for Trump. I'm only with the policies. It's not about the man. Of course, I like Trump and some of the things that he stands for. But if his name appears in these files, like y'all claim it's going to be, I will denounce him. That ain't hard. I'm not a liar like y'all. I don't have to just float with one side just because I'm a Democrat. So I'm just going to say, oh, they lying. They making this up on my president. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. He said, leaving his trap house. Get the hell out of here, Gator. You don't got to be here. There's plenty of other liberal-leaning podcasts and shows and channels that you can subscribe to and have a good time. Go over there. Nobody said you had to be here. This is a free country. You don't have to listen to me. Nobody's going to bust in your door and tell you, oh, you need to be for this side or you need to be. That's not going to happen. And I'm not going to make you. Aaron Steele says, bro, that's exactly what the right does. The literally anything that goes wrong, Trump blames liberals, even if they have nothing to do. And as soon as Charlie Kirk got shot, Trump turned his funeral into a clown show. where he gave a speech about how much he hates liberals. Well, the thing about that also, you got to be honest. They tried to say that this dude wasn't a liberal when he was. He was converted. He had a transgender boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it was, and y'all tried to act like, oh, he was a conservative. Look, he came from a conservative family. Of course he did, but that's not who he was. That's not who he was. Y'all won't acknowledge that, bro. Y'all are so full of it. This is why I can't stand the left, because y'all be so full of BS. Y'all are not honest people. Y'all are not honest people. Y'all just can't help it. Y'all hate the man so much. This is why they got something called Trump derangement syndrome. That's exactly what y'all got. Y'all got Trump derangement syndrome, and it's clear every day. And it's people in my family who got TDS just like y'all do. So I know exactly what I'm talking about. When Biden was in there, I didn't have Biden derangement syndrome. I just didn't like what he was doing. But I didn't go around just everything he did. Oh, I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. Yeah, whatever. He says, do you know how many clips I can send right now of Trump saying he hates liberals in some context? Do you know how many clips I can find of Democrats saying that they hate Republicans? I'm in Texas. We got freaking Jasmine Crockett who say goofy shit about Republicans all the damn time. Give me a break, bro. This guy not even reading the comments. He responded to half-at. What are you talking about? I'm reading the comments. It's so many comments, I can't read all of them, fool. Some of y'all people come on here, y'all goofy. Look, if you get your ass out the comments, Aaron Steele, it's a link, bro. Click the damn link. If you got something to say, then say it to me. Don't sit in the comments and just run your damn mouth. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't like making some grand point. Oh, I got you. I got him on this. Y'all just come on here and just say shit, bro. That's why I can't stand y'all. If you're a liberal and you don't like what I'm saying, just get the hell on. Just move on. Cause y'all don't like to have real conversations. You should debate Dr. Umar so he can take your black card. Dr. Umar can't take my black card. Dr. Umar ain't got a black card. You talking about Dr. Umar who say that he loves black women but won't marry a black woman? Is that the same person you talking about, Aaron Steele? The same brother who gets online and bashes black women, talking about they coochie stank and he was just trying to hit it and quit it. That same brother who loves black women, is that who you talking about, Aaron Steele? Bad example. Move on, sir. The hell you talking about? Trump called all Americans untalented. He prefers outside help. When did he say that? He said all Americans are untalented. Trump said, pull up the clip and send it to me, because you're lying. No, they'll put you in physical chains first. They already put the mental. No, you a damn fool. See, that's the brainwash shit I'm talking about. They're going to put me in physical chains. Ain't nobody going back to slavery. Black people is not getting put back in chains. Y'all need to cut that shit out, bro. Y'all sound goofy as hell. And I'm about to start reading y'all comments because y'all just saying shit. It's crazy how they weaponize the black American to get him to spread their propaganda. They're probably laughing as they call him the N-word. Boy, you goofy. Aaron, you are goofy. You are goofy, sir. You a goofy one. You, Sassy Mo, y'all are goofballs. Y'all goofballs. I'm not listening to myself. I know what the hell I'm talking about. I'm listening to myself, bro. What you talking about? Ask yourselves why Trump and wealthy families still have undocumented immigrants working for them, because they love cheap labor. He would never pay an American the going rate because of it. I don't like that either. See how hard that was? I've already said this stuff before. Y'all don't watch my channel. And I'm not saying that you should have seen this before, but I'm just telling you, I've already said these things. I know this. But his policies align more than what I want for the country than a Democrat's policies. What are you getting from the Democrats? Somebody please tell me, because they don't care about you. Get it through your heads. They want shit for the damn immigrants. They don't really go out there and do anything for the American people. Y'all don't see that? Damn. People are just, y'all are just, Democrats, y'all got to be the most gullible people I've ever met in my life. Y'all claim that nobody does research and nobody reviews or reads anything, but I swear to God, y'all don't. Y'all sit around and watch MSNBC all day and CNN, and y'all like confirmation bias. Whatever you believe and you hear or read something that agrees with what you're talking about, that's what y'all siding with. And it makes you feel like, oh, I'm right, see? Because she said it on CNN, because she said it on MSNBC. Mofo Nish, you will never get the Epstein files. The Democrats weren't bothered by them when Biden was in office. Add Trump's not going to release them now. And even if he did, there's a page missing. That's a fact. That's the part that they keep ignoring. Oh, see, Trump is in there. He's a pedo. He's this. And you just ignoring it. You just this. Biden was in office. He could have released him. If he really had something on Trump, don't you think that would have been the time to release it? Why didn't he do it then? Please. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. He had the perfect opportunity to release these files when he was in office. Why didn't he do it? Y'all's president, all you damn liberals, all you damn Democrats, why didn't your president release these files when he had the perfect opportunity to do it, especially right before the election, when he was trying to run for president? Why didn't he do it? Enlighten me. Please, please enlighten me. Because what y'all saying is just don't make no sense, and y'all not. He's not listening to what he's saying. You don't even listening to you're not even listening to your own reasoning. I mean, damn. And this look, $1 dollar. He thinks he's one of the good ones. I don't think I'm one of the good nothing. But I guarantee you, a lot of these folks are black, and they hell bent on, oh, he's a conservative. He think that they're gonna throw him a bone because he's a black conservative, and they're gonna be behind him. Oh, they just gonna wait till they get what they want, and then they gonna throw him in chains and put him in slavery. I don't buy no shit like that. Y'all are some goofy ass people, man. If y'all want to believe all that liberal shit and how black people ain't going nowhere with the Republicans, y'all are goofy. Y'all are goofy. Y'all just keep voting for one side and not getting nothing for it, especially as a black person. That is the goofiest shit I've ever heard in my life. I mean, just goofy. Knuckles Moto Vlog says cult equals can't understand liberal thinking. The left is trash. That's it. That's it, Knuckles. That's it, Knuckles. Lord have mercy. Trying to silence opposition is fascist. Who's doing that? Because it ain't the right. The majority of the media in this country are liberals. They're the ones who have been trying to silence the right. They're the ones who have been trying to silence the right. Do you remember a couple of years ago, if you were a conservative on social media, how you were getting your pages taken down, how you were getting your YouTube channels clipped? Do y'all remember that? And then once Trump became president, it stopped. Do y'all remember that? I would say that the left was the one that was trying to silence the right. I don't think it was the other way around. It's only the left that's trying to silence the right. That's it. Y'all, because y'all do shaming tactics and y'all demonize anything that the right says. Anything that the right says, y'all try to demonize it. That's the truth. That's the truth. I mean, y'all so full of shit. Nobody listening to y'all. Aaron Steele, why do liberals on average have more developed brain activity than conservatives? That ain't true either. Y'all just go to liberal leaning colleges that give y'all confirmation bias. And y'all be totally wrong. Y'all be totally wrong. Y'all just negate the fact that when people are young, how liberal they are, and once they get older, they become more conservative. And the trend now, especially after the election of President Trump, is that you're starting to see a lot more younger people who are supposed to be liberal are now more conservative. Y'all forgot about that little stat. I wish I could go back over my whole show when during the election when I was pulling up those stats because I can't think of them off the top of my head. But a lot more younger people are leaning more conservative than they ever have been. And it's a reason for that. Because people are wising up, their eyes are opening up and saying, you know what? Democrats are full of shit. They don't care about me. They don't care. Not even Republicans care what a black conservative has to say. That's a damn lie. That's a damn lie. That's a damn lie. The Democrats don't care what black people have to say. That's why they only show up for your ass every 3 years and want to come to your church. That's a slap in my fucking face. Every 3 years, come to my church, and then the rest of the time, don't hear nothing from them. And the things that they promised us, they say, "Oh, well, we need to wait on that. It's not the right time to do this and do." But it's always the right time to get the immigrants something. Another cryfish channel. I don't even give a damn what you talking about, James Arnold. This ain't no cryfish channel. I'm telling you, it's plenty of other channels that you can go to, James. Isaiah 43 says, I'm white and support a black man speaking common sense to appreciate it, bro. And see, I don't take that. Isaiah said, I don't be, man, that's kind of racist, man. Yeah, that I bet you if a liberal read tape, he's like, look at that. See, he really don't even respect you. See how he worded it? Man, get the fuck out of here. I'm not stupid, dude. I be trying to tell black people to wake up, do your own research, look into things for yourself. Stop watching TV, letting people on TV tell you that every white person is racist and white supremacy is controlling your life. That is bullshit. I get up every day, go to work, go to stores, and I don't feel like a cop is finna pull me over and beat the shit out of me. I don't feel like every white person is staring at me like he wants me to get put back. I don't feel like that. So why would I sit up here and go along with that thinking just because y'all want me to? It's not real and it's not true. And you can kiss my ass on that. And I genuinely mean that. That's why I don't roll with Democrats because they want me to be in a perpetual state of, oh, I'm sad, I'm hurt, this country hates me, I can't do anything with my life, it's over with, it's a wrap. I refuse to go along with that. It's a waste of my damn time. It's a lie also. It's also a big lie. I mean, shit. Look at this dude. Aaron Steele is still in the comments, y'all. This is the guy who don't like what I'm saying, don't agree with what I'm saying, but he will not hit the link and come up, knowing damn well I'm 314 comments behind. If y'all just putting comments, it's gonna take me a while to get down there to read all them comments. But Aaron Steele would sit up here instead of clicking the link, having a conversation with me. He gonna sit in the comment section and criticize. You know why? Because he don't got no real talking points. He don't got no real talking points. Trump and everyone in his cabinet should be charged with obstruction of justice. Look, man.
What?
You need to go away. You need to go away. See, you know who Aaron is? Aaron is one of these guys who he's waiting around. He got the Birdman hands. Ooh, I know Trump is in the Epstein files. Oh, we finna get him. We finna get the Epstein files. Oh my God. They just passed it in the House. He gotta go to the Senate, and the Senate is gonna pass it. And then Trump said he's gonna sign it, so he has to sign it, and he's gonna be signing his death warrant. Oh my God. Oh God, thank you. Oh God, thank you, Trump. We are about to get him. Oh, we about to get Trump finally. I've been waiting on this my whole life. I've been waiting on to get Trump my whole life. I've been waiting to get Trump. Oh, thank you, Jesus. We about to get Trump. Oh. You know how the black people start shouting in church, oh, hallelujah. He having a wet dream right now. He about to get Trump. He been sitting at the house watching MSNBC for the last 4 weeks. And I take it for the last 10 years, and they've been telling him Trump is racist, and they know that he's a pedophile, and by God, we about to get him. Thank you, Jesus. It's a matter. I just can't believe. We about to get him, y'all. Just hang in there. Just hang in there. We about to get him. That's what he really think, y'all. Oh, man. Let me get back to these comments. Aaron Steele. I don't know why I keep reading him, because he's like, man, I'm 300. Man, I really want to scroll all the way down, but I know some people, I'm going to kind of skip through them. And $1 ain't nobody subscribed to your dumb ass. Well, get out the channel, man. Nobody don't care. He think that's going to break me. Andy Dufresne says, you're canceled. You can't cancel me. The hell wrong with y'all? He's canceled. He don't agree with us. See, that's the silence. You see that? I never said anything about canceling them or getting rid of them, but they talk about canceling people who don't agree with them. You see what I'm talking about? You see how they think? If you don't agree with them, they want you canceled and shut down. That's not American. That is not American. That is not American, what they talking about. They should go to those countries that the same shit that they believe in, socialist, fascism, all of this shit that they claim that the Republicans is, that's what they really are. They're socialists and fascists and Nazis. Those are the people that's that. Not us. And not us. James, I can't listen to a man cry like a baby. Well, get the hell off the channel. Nobody's making you stay over here. Nobody's making you stay over here.
You big dummy.
You can get off. That's right. See, Knuckles, somebody agree with me. He said, y'all effing losers. That's right, Knuckles. They are effing losers. Trump, look at Sassy. Trump would never care about you. He told you to your face, I don't care about you, only your votes. Ooh. When did he say that? Grown ass man crying. What the hell? These people, they idiots. Y'all idiots. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm reading these comments. Oh my God. Mofo say they are very stupid. You're absolutely correct, sir. You will never, you won't. They are. Why are you defending a PD file? I'm not defending a PD file. Why are y'all defending a PD file? Look, conservative clown. They just don't agree with me. That's all it is. That is all. Look, if I never told y'all what side I lean to and I just called it down the middle like I was doing, they wouldn't have no problem. You right, brother. You absolutely right. It's both of them. But soon as I said, oh yeah, I'm more conservative leaning, and said, oh man, you need to be counseled. Oh, you a clown. You a conservative clown. Get him out of here. Like, y'all are obsessed with the right. Y'all have TDS. I'm going to keep saying it. Y'all got TDS. Y'all got TDS, man. Y'all got to chill. Yes, we do take accountability. That's right, Knuckles. They don't take accountability. They don't take accountability. I can tell you when Trump does something that I don't like. I got videos on my page when he brought the South Africans over here. I said, I don't like that. You know why? Because I'm against all immigration, whether they're Latinos, whether they're white, whether they're Africans. Okay? All of it. Y'all can't be honest like me, though. That's how I know I stand for something. Y'all don't stand for anything. Y'all stand for everything, but y'all stand for everything that's not American. I put it like that. If it's American, y'all hate it. And that's what kills me is because y'all supposed to be Americans, but y'all seem to hate everything that's American. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Y'all seem to hate everything that's American. Y'all don't. Oh, please. The left always criticize the Dems. Trump supporters are on their knees for Trump. Man, stop it. Y'all do not always criticize the Dems. Get the fuck out of here. I could watch TV. Man, I used to watch MSNBC and heard Joy Reid and what's her name get on, and they be crying. They was on there crying. They hated that man so much. Everything the Democrats did, it was, oh, it's for the American people. Oh, it's a better offer. They never criticized the left. Hell, when Joe off of Morning Joe finally said something that he agreed with Trump, y'all fucking went nuts about that dude. Y'all just totally forgot that he was a former conservative. Well, I think he still is a conservative, but he leans more left. But the one time that he said something that y'all didn't like, y'all almost lost it. Y'all almost lost it. I mean, give me a break. You say they hate Christians first and God? We know they do. Yep, the left thinks everyone is equal. I don't believe in no shit like that. Everybody ain't equal. We not all equal. That's why y'all can't get through life. Because if you're a freaking liberal, you think everybody's on the same playing field. It don't work like that. That's not life. I used to think like that, but once you come to certain realizations, you're like, that's not life. That is not going to better you. If you think that everyone is equal, they're not. You have to actually make a way for yourself to get to these different levels so that you can have and obtain what you want. So you can be on those other playing fields. that you say ain't equal. Y'all do realize that it's a class system before anything else. And that ain't got nothing to do with race. It's about I got money and you don't. And if I'm black and he's white and we got money, we on a different playing field than you is if you black or if you white. It's different. Y'all are stuck. Pork chop, as soon as you say a fact, I'm going to pivot and talk over you, okay? Yep. What the number? What the number? What you mean, what's the number? What's the number? Oh, you talking about the link. The link is in the chat. The link is in the description. The link is there. Ain't no number. If you got 2 brain cells, then you can find it. It's in the chat. It's in the description. It's there. Go to a library and do some research. You should question everything. I'm gonna ignore that comment. She gonna tell me to do something that she ain't even done. Are you serious? He's clearly guilty. You don't know when we don't know. You got another one. Just pops in. Just pops in and just says stuff. Just pops in and just says stuff. Then he want to make fun of my hairline. I need a haircut. Oh, he got me. Oh, I'm so hurt. I am so hurt. Let me tell you something, $1 If I pull up my bank account and you pull up your bank account, you probably gonna shut the fuck up. If I go to the garage and pull out my whip and you pull out your whip, you probably gonna shut the fuck up. If I pull out what's in my safe, in my closet, and you pull out what's in your top drawer with your underwear in it or your piggy bank, you probably gonna shut the fuck up. So I suggest that you don't really make comments like that because you don't, you really don't know what you're talking about, bro. You not see the funny thing about it is now that I've hit you with some facts and hit you with some things that you don't like, now you go to insults. And you know what they say when people go to insults? They lost.
You big dummy.
You lost, brother. You lost. When you go to insults, you lost. Okay? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Have I ever gone to the library and done some actual research? Yes. And I don't need to go to the library to do research. I just go to the library to rent books. That's all I do. I got one checked out right now. You don't know nothing about that. Matter of fact, sometimes I don't even rent the damn books. I just sit in there and read the book and put it back on the shelf. You're a goofball. TB said they already removed the evidence against Donald Trump. That's why he said release them now. The FBI is protecting. They're not just protecting Trump. Stop saying that. Stop saying that. It's not just Trump. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all got TDS. It's other people in the government that's gonna be protected as well. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all, that's what I'm saying. Y'all hyper focus one way. You don't think it's some Democrats involved? You don't think it's some people that you like that's involved? That's what I'm saying. Y'all really sitting up here thinking that some explosive is finna come out about this. It's not. And I'm sure that Trump name is in the files. I'll keep saying, I done said this like 10 times since I've been on here. I'm sure other people's names are going to be involved. It's not going to come out. It's not going to be what y'all think it's going to be. I'm going to tell you this. Y'all probably going to get some names of some folks who are already dead. That's going to be the funny part about it. Y'all going to get a bunch of names of some people who already dead. And it's going to be like, well, damn, we can't really, say nothing to them. They gone. That motherfucker's dead. That motherfucker is long gone. I can't do an expose and we can't bum rush his apartment and his house and corner him somewhere after him coming out of some restaurant. I'm telling y'all. Y'all gotta wake. People have got to wake up. Y'all got to wake up. Y'all got to wake up. Oh my God. Shreddertainment says this channel is enabling pedos or the opposite. I'm not enabling pedos. I'm just telling you like it is, brother. I'm not enabling nobody. I'm just telling, like, y'all don't understand how this government works. Y'all don't see this? Y'all don't see this? What did they say about the freaking what did I say earlier? The JFK files. What did you get from that? Everybody, oh, he's finna release the JFK files. I said, man, y'all ain't finna get nothing what you want out of that. And guess what? You didn't get nothing. I'm just telling you. That shit is gonna be so redacted. It's gonna be shit that reason why they're gonna redact so much is because you don't know what's behind those black lines. It could say Trump was with with 2 or 3 kids. It could say Bill Clinton was with 2 or 3 kids. Even his wife, even their wives, and these women. They just gonna redact it. You're not gonna know that. Y'all really think that they finna just put all of that information out? Y'all really believe that? Man, y'all gotta wake up. Y'all gotta wake up. MAGA cultists are always whining and complaining that they're victims of a male loneliness epidemic. It's pathetic. They wouldn't be so lonely if they weren't so ignorant, hateful, racist, and sexist. What are you talking about? What? MAGA cultists, and nobody's a MAGA cultist, whining and complaining that they're victims of male loneliness. Who says that? That's some left-leaning talking points. There is no such thing as male loneliness. Men are not like that. Men like peace. So if a man is by himself, that doesn't mean that he's lonely. That not only is that that is a feminist woman talking point. You sound like a woman. That's what women say, which is also a shaming tactic to bring men back to the table to say, "Oh yeah, we want to be with women." Because no, we've listened to women say how much they hate men, and a lot of dudes are just like, "Okay, cool. I don't mind, what I'm saying, taking care of myself, going to work out, what I'm saying, having me a couple of chicks on the side doing my thing, but not really feeling like I'm obligated to one person." That's not loneliness. That's something that y'all have made up. Both my parents still vote Democrat, but they think it's the same Democrats from the 90s and 80s. Yeah. It's not the same Democrats. You watching too much. I don't even watch TV, Bird Palmer. I don't even watch TV. You don't even know me, bro. I don't watch TV. That's what y'all do. Y'all watch TV. That shit be on MSNBC all day. CNN all day. I don't watch that. Y'all like that BS. I don't like that stuff. You will never be true MAGA, sir. Your tap dancing is just entertainment for Master Trump and his MAGA cult. Oh my God. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. They are listen, every person who's MAGA, especially if you white, these people think that y'all are all racist. You cannot change their mind no matter what. You cannot change people like Kalito's 2025. You cannot change these people's mind. You know why you can't change their mind? Because they got TDS and they hell bent on saying that y'all y'all not racist, bro. Oh, is it racist people on the right? Yes. Is it racist people on the left? Yes. But overall, are the majority of these people racist? I don't buy it. I don't believe that. I don't believe that, bro. I'm in the South where they claim every white person is racist. And I've interacted, worked with white people, and they have not been racist to me. They've actually tried to help me get jobs, help me move up in companies. But see, this is the harsh reality, and this is what's something that a lot of black people don't want to be honest about. It's been black people at those same jobs that's tried to get me fired. It's been black people at those same jobs that's tried to get me knocked off so that they could get my spot. See, a lot of black people not gonna be honest about stuff like that. Y'all just gonna sit up here and run around that every white person is racist. If you want me to believe in that shit, it ain't gonna happen. I don't buy that. I don't buy it at all. Boy, I'm so behind on these damn comments. Mofo inch. He did say that I'm a Republican myself and I'm not happy with that. Look up what he did on the 70s, 80s, and 90s. I already know about all of that. He was also a Democrat. You don't talk about that shit. We was kings. Uh-oh. Now that's a racist. You see that? When you hear phrases like that, that's a racist. See, this person right here, he popped in, seen a black person talking, and he just went to racism. He didn't care what the hell I was talking about. He just wanted to thought that we was kings. You know why? He been watching what's it, Fresh and Fit. He been hearing them say all that bullshit. So he think that's funny. We was kings. I haven't even said nothing like that. I'm not even the type of black person that they talk about. That's how you know that is a dumbass individual. That is a dumbass individual right there. Don't even know me. I ain't said nothing about being no king or my queens and my sisters and my brothers. And the white man, I ain't even said nothing like that. That's a goofy motherfucker right there. And I'm gonna tell you straight up. But we know, like I said, it's a link down there. He won't hit the link either. None of these motherfuckers will hit the link. Y'all just gonna sit in the comments and talk shit. User, okay, somebody just made a comment. They say they love Trump until he realized how evil Democrats are. Once he joined Republican Party, all the lying TV shows started. Exactly. They all used to love Trump. Democrats used to love Trump. Y'all love that man. Then when he ran for president as a Republican, y'all hated him. Now, if he ran for president as a Democrat, y'all wouldn't be saying the same shit. And I bet you if he was a Democratic president and these files came out, y'all would be defending him. I put money on that shit. I put money on it. Y'all would be saying he's a pedophile and he did this. Y'all would be like, man, they just going after Trump because he's a Democratic president. I bet money y'all would be saying that. Y'all just hate Republicans and y'all hate white folks. The majority of people on the left, y'all hate. Y'all got self-hating whites on the left. Let's be honest. You got white people on the left who hate white people. They hate on the left, they hate white men, they hate men, they hate black men, they hate straight men, they hate straight women, they hate heterosexual relationships, they hate everything American. Now that's a fact. It was an interview with the blonde lady at Fox. I can't remember her name. She's been there a while. I can't remember what I was talking about. I'm so behind on these comments. You have to refresh my memory. Trump doesn't like you, buddy. Even if you tap dance for him like 24/7. You are just entertainment for Master Trump. You sound dumb as hell, Mr. Raccoon. See that? I'm a raccoon. Hey, look, I told y'all. I'm the one that's brainwashed, right? But if I don't think like them, if I don't participate in their group think, or if I don't participate in 80, 90% of black people supporting one party and thinking one way, if I don't think like them, I'm a raccoon. But I'm brainwashed. The majority of black people vote Democrat, and like 30% of black people, 20, what is it, like 20 some percent black people vote Republican. And we brainwashed, but they're the majority who vote Democrat. And I'm brainwashed? That's brainwashed. People like Jasmine Crockett who come on TV and perpetuate something about black women, that's a negative stereotype, that's cooning. I'm not cooning. What she's doing is cooning. That's the shit that they don't acknowledge. They do not be honest about that. She's the coon. I'm not the coon. When somebody get on TV and portray something, oh girl, honey child, shut up, girl. Oh child, please, girl. You want to go outside? You want to what you say? Oh, I don't even listen to them, girl. And that's cooning. I'm not cooning. Y'all killing me, man. That's crazy. Shreddertainment. You nasty and need to be investigated. He said it all during that Fox News interview. You have pedo enabling syndrome. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God. Mm. You obviously have nothing but insults. I have nothing but insults. Are you not reading the comments, Kirk? Jay Kirk? Are you not reading the comments? Am I only responding to the insults or am I throwing out insults? Because I haven't insulted them unless they insulted me. One-sided, once again. You got one-sided thinking and you got people who just pop in. All they know is, oh, he's a conservative. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and okay, you a conservative. You a raccoon. Let me type this in. Hold on. Wait a minute, honey. Uh, Raccoon. Let me put some coon faces up here. Black man, you just tap dancing for master. Okay, let me type that. Okay, master tap dancing. You're brainwashed. Trump is a pedophile. That's how y'all doing. And then when I say something, man, you got insults. Man, that's insane, man. You just sit up here insulting these people? I can't believe you doing something like that. And they done called me raccoons and all kind of shit in these comments. Man, this guy is egregious. I can't believe he said that. It's just crazy. Says, are you Republican or MAGA? I heard there is a difference. I'm a Republican. I'm a Republican. I got a MAGA hat and I will support it because I like the saying, make America great again. That's what I support. But as far as like MAGA being, oh, I'm 100% behind whatever Trump says is right, that ain't me. No. I like MAGA. I like MAGA. I'm not MAGA. I'm more just a Republican. More conservative, I'll say that. I'm a conservative. I'm not hard line. Whatever Trump says is what goes. That ain't me. Right, Jack. All of a sudden, leftists are worried about man on man sex. Exactly. You love, bro. Stop. Stop. He's crashing out. Ah, you need to stop. I'm crashing out. You got to cut it out. They love, the left loves the illegals and think they belong. Exactly. That's one of the things I definitely got a problem with. Immigrants don't qualify for any federal programs. Yes, they do. They get food stamps all the time. What are you talking about? I pointed that out on the show. Let me find my clip. Let me find my clip. A damn. Let me see this. I hope I can find this. Damn, where is it at, man? It was a Latino woman saying it. Okay, I see the woman. She was interviewing this one lady. And she'll tell you. There you go. Boom. What? Listen to this. Listen to this.
No, $15,000 in food stamps and $5,000 cash money monthly.
Every month they're getting that.
Yes, and they're getting 6 months free rent. But this was the first time I heard about it. Now that I've heard it's 2 years free rent, getting Section 8 first prioritized before the citizens.
Wow. So the Venezuelan migrants that are coming in here, they are getting 6 months free rent,
$1,000
$15,000
in food
in
stamps.
food stamps, and on a credit card, $5,000
Cash.
cash. Oh my goodness. How do the people in Chicago feel about that?
Well, people are angry because there's a lot of people, that need help with Medicaid and food stamps, and they get rejected.
Tell me about the people that you've seen on the streets collecting clothes.
By my house, there's a Walgreens. There's a lot of families that go stand by the door with a pamphlet saying they need money and food, and they're Venezuelans getting money, and then they go in the bus and don't pay, go in the trains, don't pay, and they're not getting in trouble for none of the wrong things they're doing.
They can commit a crime or steal or something and nothing happens to them.
Nothing happens. They get away with everything. By my house, a car passed by. It said Venezuela in the back on the front windshield said Venezuela, and on the side of the window they said Chandel Rockland. And they drove by my house.
Y'all are full of shit, bro. When I was making videos, I got tons of clips like that. I got tons of clips like that. Where they like, look, man, they getting housing. They like, yeah, man, they stay right here. They getting rent free. They getting food stamps. Hell, I even got one where the dude picked up the food, the receipt after an immigrant went to the store and dropped the damn receipt, and he had $15,000 in cash benefits on his card. That's what it said on the damn receipt. I know what the hell I'm talking about. That's the bullshit that they tell you on liberal news that they ain't getting no benefits. They getting benefits. Lord have mercy. I'm about to skip all the way to the bottom. Let me see. I'm finna scroll down. Bro, people have came over here and just gotten upset. I made y'all that upset? Yeah, they do, Jonathan. Jonathan says one name will shut down those trying to call President Trump PDF, and they tiptoe around her too. Yep, they gonna do that. Say it. Look at this dude, bro. Black people something else. Say it. I want to hear. I want to hear it say yes, massa one time. Boy, you a clown. Boy, you is a clown, clown, clown. The funny thing is, y'all on the plantation. That's the funny thing. Y'all on the plantation over there. They got y'all rounded up. They got y'all following orders. They got y'all following orders. When the election time come around, you need to be in this line. Don't let me catch you over there in that Republican line. Oh yeah, yeah, we gonna you right, you right. I'm gonna go over here and vote Democrat. You right, massa. That's y'all. That's y'all. Y'all be right there with y'all hands behind y'all back like y'all in kindergarten. Be quiet. Be quiet, Jamal. Keep your hands to yourself. Stop touching the people in front of you. Be quiet. Everybody stand in a straight line. Don't get out of line. I want a single file line up against this wall. Be still. Stop moving. And y'all just over there. Stop moving. Okay, guys. When you're going to walk in here single file, you're going to vote Democrat. And once you vote Democrat, you're going to walk out, line up against this wall single file, and we're going to go eat snacks. Okay? And I'm brainwashed. Y'all need to cut it out. If y'all don't knock it off, I'm brainwashed. Y'all crazy. Oh my God. Oh. What you getting now, Ruckus? Man, get the hell out of here. Man, y'all so goofy. Oh my God. Have you ever voted for the other party? What other party? You talking about Democrat? Yeah, I used to vote Democrat. I don't vote for that no more. That's what I should be asking y'all. Have y'all ever voted for the other party? Y'all gonna say, hell no, I ain't never voted for no Republican. Never ever in my life. This what I'm gonna play. This is what really got y'all in a bunch before. But y'all was so upset when I said this. Hold on. Y'all was so upset. Boy, y'all was upset when I said this, boy. Oh, this is funny. Y'all was upset, wasn't you? No, the Democrats, they always do something for black people. Every time. Every 3 years, they come around and ask for our votes. And we gives this to them. What do you get for it? We get some. I can't tell you off the top of my head. But I ain't voting for no Republican. I know that. My grandma and my mama ain't never voted for no Republican, and I ain't finna start. I'll be damned. Hey, they were hot. I had some folks hot. Y'all were mad when I said that. Cause it's the truth. I ain't never vote for no Republican. I ain't even finna start. My grandma and my mama and them, they ain't never voted for no Republican. And I ain't finna start doing that. Yeah, that sounds so goofy. Says, look, Trump was only mentioned 1,600 times in the sex trafficking circle emails. God, Democrats are acting like that's a lot. Look, he trying to be funny. How many times was Republicans and any other person that y'all like was mentioned in there? We don't know. They wasn't mentioned. It only said Donald Trump. The whole file. Everything said Donald Trump. That's the only person I know that was in there was Donald Trump. Shit. There you go. You mad Libby. There you go. Say, libs are like Christmas lights. Half of them don't work, and the other half that do aren't very bright. Absolutely, ma'am. That is correct. That is correct.
Welcome, punch.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here. She just spoke facts on y'all. Look, it's a maggots are the only ones trying to stop people from talking about it. No, we not. I'm on here talking about it. I'm literally on YouTube talking about it. Smart guy. Jay Kirk said goofy because we don't believe your propaganda. This ain't propaganda. Gosh. When were the court documents set to be released / unsealed? Come on, a-hole. Answer the question. You said you research prove it. I already said this. I literally said this earlier. You asshole. Since you want to call me that. It has to go to the Senate. The Senate is going to send it to the president. He's going to sign it. But this is what I read. There is no timeline. Hold on. Where did it go? There is no timeline on it. I got off the page. There is no timeline on it. It says, even though the DOJ is compelled to release it, there is no timeline on when they will release it. It's supposedly supposed to be 30 days, but from what I read, there is no specific timeline when it's going to be released. They will eventually release it, but there is no timeline on it. Just like the JFK files, when they said they was going to release it, didn't it take them a while to release the files? Because they was going through that bitch. I mean, he's just full of it. Some dude says, Xanadu Dreamscape says, I'm full of shit. Should I be listening to somebody named Xanadu Dreamscapes? I think not. You're goofy. This is the only comeback Carlito's got. MAGA folks still hate you, buddy. See, when he's saying MAGA, let me tell you what he's saying. Let me tell you what he's saying, white people. He's saying this. Let me interpret it for you. He's saying white folks still hate you, buddy. And Master Trump just needs your vote, sucker. But MAGA to him is white. MAGA to him is white. Now both parties are effed up. They only want to say that when you hit them with the facts. I've been saying stuff like this. That's what I've been trying to get through y'all head. It's okay to like the Democrats or like the Republicans, but be honest. Y'all can't be honest, bro. Y'all can't be honest. Y'all cannot be honest about any of this crap. Joe Reese says, that is the truth. Speak it, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Joe. At least somebody understand what I'm saying. Everybody know I'm not full of it. I'm not just saying this just to be saying it. Shit. The truth is, there is no liberal media. Are you serious? Have you ever seen MSNBC? That's not liberal media. ABC News, NBC News, TMZ. That shit is liberal as hell. And don't tell me TMZ is just blogs because they start dibbling and dabbling in politics. And what side do they lean to? What's the dude name? Harvey Levin? What is Harvey Levin? Harvey Levin is a gay man. What side you think he lean with? Y'all need to give me a break, Jay Kirk. Jonathan Copeland, I don't even know who that is, just said he wants to stop people from talking about Trump being in the files. Oh, I think you talking about somebody in the comments. I never said that. Jonathan Copeland may have said. I never said that. I never said that. I have never said that. Exactly. Why are the top 5 states for crime blue states? They don't acknowledge stuff like that. Ask them where the majority of people are fleeing from. They fleeing from these blue states and coming to places like Texas. A lot of people from California are moving to Texas, a red state. The people that they hate so much, Californians, moving to a red state. Now, I'll be damned. People are fleeing those blue states and coming to red states. You know why? Because we have a better quality of life than y'all do. Y'all, see, they will not admit what these liberal politicians have done to their states. They won't admit it. You see, the people who really hate me, they can't get out the comments. They stuck in there. Oh, I got to get out the channel. Ain't nobody following you, subscribe to you. Oh, Lordy, you're delusional. Oh, my God. Yeah, they don't. Hey, remember, Libby, you mad? Libby says, remember when Biden said you ain't black unless you vote Democrat? Yep. They don't say nothing about it. That right there is cool to them. They'll vote for him. They'll vote for him. He told them you need to vote for him because you black. But by God, don't vote for Donald Trump. Don't vote for no Republican. That shit sound like some Republican shit, according to y'all. That shit sound like some shit that a Republican would say. And y'all sat right up there and voted for him. Man, give me a fucking break. We heard you hello, hi, whatever. You done said that shit about 3 times in the chat. He want me to read that so bad. I already read it. Get some help ASAP. Man, you're a goofball. You need to get no help. You damn right. Secure borders did change my life. Cry, libs, cry. What? Stay away from trees. Man, what are you talking about? You mad you enclosed? Dems just want you to have an equal chance. They don't want me to have. If they wanted me to have an equal chance, they wouldn't be bringing over all these illegal immigrants. That's not an equal chance. Man, y'all got it. That's brainwashed. Is Tim Scott your uncle? Thanks for standing up to libs. No problem. I don't got a problem with standing up to them clowns. They clowns to me. Goofies. Idiots. Dumbasses. Very, very not honest people. Just very dishonest. You mad Libby on y'all ass. libs crying for the Epstein files release, and now we'll hunt them. Yeah, when they start having folks that they like, they gonna have a fit. You know what they gonna say if it's some Democrats that pop up in that shit? Oh, because Trump is in there. You know, Trump made them put all the Democrats out. Yeah, they gonna have it's gonna be some bullshit. That's why I'm trying to tell them that all of this is a bunch of bullshit. Goofies. Y'all a bunch of goofballs. Jesus Christ. Yeah, 11 years. We got him now. We finally got him. We finally got him. Oh, thank God. We finally got him. Stop. It is. They've been trying to get this man with all kind of charges and election. He's the Russian hoax, all of this stuff. It just hasn't stopped. It just hasn't stopped. It just hasn't stopped. Say, I know his ancestors are through with him. You gotta cut it out. You gotta cut it out. Let me play you something. Since you know so much. Let me play you something real quick. Since you know so much. Yeah. Malcolm X. He finna tell you something about the white liberal.
Many whites who are trying to solve the problem, but
Oh, it cut off. Hold on.
you never see them going under the label of liberals. That white person that you see calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing in the entire Western Hemisphere. He's the most deceitful. He's like a fox, and a fox is always more dangerous in the forest than the wolf. You can see the wolf coming. You know what he's up to, but the fox will fool you. He comes at you with his mouth shaped in such a way that even though you see his teeth, you think he's smiling.
Boom. 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 The white liberal. That's what a lot of y'all that's on here that's white acting like y'all so liberal. That's what y'all claim to be, but y'all really the enemy. That's right. Never trust a Democrat. It is. It's gonna backfire on them, Libby. They so mad. Yep. Look, somebody clown. They putting clown emojis all in the damn. TDS is brutal. Yep. FDT. Ooh, these comments is real. Bro, you are not one of them. Who says I'm trying to be one of them? Y'all know what he talking about. You ain't got to beat around the bush. He trying to say because I'm a conservative that I think I'm white. That is so I can't be. I have to because I'm black. I have to be a Democrat. I have to. I just have to. I'm black, so I have to be a Democrat. You see how much bullshit that sounds, bro? Like that's bullshit. Because I'm black, I have to be a Democrat. I'm gonna ask y'all again. Does that sound like brainwashing to you? Because I'm black, I have to be a Democrat? That is fucking brainwashing. They don't make no sense. Bro, you are not one of them. Because I'm black, I have to be a freaking Democrat. I have to. This shit that is insane. And they be saying it like it's a flex, like, oh, I said so, I got him. I said a got you moment. But that comment really makes them sound ridiculous. You know why? They don't use their brain. This is what he heard from somebody else. This is parroting comments. These are parroting talking points. And they don't realize how stupid they sound. That actually makes you sound ignorant and dumb. I'm not the idiot. You are, sir. You are. Mofo Inch said Joe was a registered Republican around 2003, if I recall correctly. He got married to a liberal woman and then switched to independent. That's what a lot of dudes do. That's why that party is soft. They ain't got no backbone, and the dudes all over there, they weak-minded individuals. No man on that side represents male masculinity. They all weak. That's another reason why I don't vote Democrat. They all weak, man. They all emasculated and shit. The women run them. The women run everything over there. It's sad too. I do know what the left thinks, Supreme Little Bear. I used to be one. That's how I know it. They stupid. Man, tell them again. Will you please tell them again? You mad Libby? Say fun fact. You can judge a man's character by the children he has raised. Trump's kids versus Biden's kids. Drop the mic. Exactly. The man who y'all say is racist and all of these things, look at his kids compared to Biden's kids. Biden's kids on drugs, pedophilia, allegedly. And then he pardoned them. But now, why would he pardon them? And remember, didn't they say that Trump was going to be pardoning all of these people? And look who ended up pardoning folks. My God. My God. Snake Solid says, I love the smell of liberal tears in the morning. Me too. They need to just cry. He's a Republican and he's black. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn!
I can't believe it. He's a black Republican. Oh God. They about to die. They about to die. They about to die. I have portfolios. Money doesn't buy class. Yeah, it do too. You an idiot. Zero fact. Y'all ain't giving me no facts. The fuck is y'all talking about? I bet she has a bigger. See? If she got a, you probably talking about Jasmine. If she got a bigger than me, there you go. I don't need to say nothing else. It explains why y'all love her so much. I hope. Look, now look at this. Wow. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? You believe that comment right there? Now, somebody came on here earlier and said that I was making all of these disparaging comments about people. And look what I get. I hope you get Charlie Kirk. Basically saying he hopes I get shot. Assassinated. Have I said anything about somebody like them getting harmed? Have I said anything about I hope one of them gets unalived, as they say? Have I said anything like that? I haven't said nothing like that. Haven't said anything like that. They didn't call me coons, wish death on me. He didn't put it in the comments about 10 times. I hope you get Charlie Kirk. This is incredible. If you actually read the JFK files, you would have found that the CIA implicated Mossad. You think we didn't know that? People was already saying that. What I'm saying is, y'all act like something really came out that most people didn't already know. People have been saying that. Carpe diem. Y'all can't be this slow. What's up, out the pit? Don't understand how the government works. My proof is the overwhelming support of Bernie Sanders. If you had at least an eighth or ninth grade level education on American government, you would support him because nothing he promised could be enacted. Yep. It's like Ma'am Donnie. He finna mess that whole city of New York up. They don't even know it. Exactly. Exactly. Make no mistake. Crooked Hillary. He streams his Fox. Oh my God. He streams. You talking about me? I listen to Fox News, but I don't watch that shit all the time like y'all do. Yeah, I'm more conservative, but I'm not sitting around watching no damn Fox News all day. Even they be lying about shit. I'm not like y'all, bro. Is he reading Rumble or something? Where is he reading chat? I'm reading the chats right here. It's all YouTube chats. It's all YouTube chats. I should have went live on Rumble. Sometimes I'll be forgetting to go live on Rumble. I be going so fast. That's what I should have did. Not reading Rumble. You can't see the chats. And plus, I'm behind. I'm like six. It says I'm 693 comments behind. I'm way behind, bro. I'm reading comments right now from 41 minutes ago. I need to go all the way down. I'm finna just scroll. I'm sorry. If y'all said something, I went all the way to the bottom. I'm all the way at the bottom now. Is this live or recorded? This is live. I'm just behind on the comments, Chad. I'm just way behind. Yeah, I gotta, man, it was, I don't know how many comments it's been. Leftism is slavery. Oh, you can read. What a surprise. Wow, that's a funny comment. I've been reading the whole time, Sherry. Raymond Mirabal. Tell you how they are and who voted for Kamala Tampoon Tim. Obama meeting boys, Epstein Island married to a man he in his right mind. I'm telling you. They don't want to talk about none of that stuff, Raymond. It's all Trump, TDS. They TDS to death. Said it makes you feel better. I would have said 30 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. I was way behind, dog. I'm talking about I just scrolled all the way to the bottom. I didn't know I knew I was far behind, but every time I scrolled down, I thought it was gonna say, okay, you like 500 comments behind. Two, it never. It's like people were still commenting. I was stuck at around like 600 something behind. It's like, oh my god. Now it didn't slow down. It didn't slow way down, which is cool. I mean, I understand. On my poll, it says, "Do you think we will?" I put, "Do you think we will get any real information from the Epstein files?" 36% say yes, 64% say no. And I agree with the people who said no. Because that's how I feel. I really feel like that. I really feel like we're not gonna get what what everybody is hoping for. Everybody is hoping for these some big explosive names to pop. I don't think we're gonna get that. And I keep telling y'all, I think Trump is in there. I won't necessarily say like he committed some acts, or even if some of these people who are Democrats committed some acts. But I think just by their names being saying like, oh, he ate dinner with him, or he was on this flight with him, people are just going to say, oh, he was participating in these acts. It doesn't matter who it is. If your name is in these files for whatever reason, everybody is going to say that you participated in these acts. Which is why I'm saying I don't think that nobody of significance's names is going to pop up unless they're dead and gone. That's what I think. I think that's what's going to happen. What's up, Jonathan Edwards? I think everybody whose name is going to pop up is going to be somebody who nobody can readily get their hands on, or, like I say, pop up on them and let's do an interview. And why did your name come up? You ain't finna get that. You're just not about to get that. 6JDHD says Trump already had an investigation out on Epstein files. He thinks everyone is stupid just because he said release them, but they can't be released because now it's under investigation. What? It's about to be released. It's just that they're not going to let you know what they're going to release. And when they do release it, it's going to be so redacted you won't know. Hurt balloon. The universal condition of the laboring classes of society is socialism and communism. Yep. Tim Taylor. What's up, Tim? No, because they would have to charge people first before they release the files. Yeah. Yeah, that's you right about that. Because they would already know who committed these crimes and they would go ahead and charge them. You right about that. That's what I'm saying. I don't think we're gonna people are wishing for certain things to happen that you're not about to get that. It just ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. People want these explosive things. It's not going to happen. I want to know the background on the paintings Epstein owned, like Clinton in a dress and Bush playing with blocks and paper airplanes. What's the story behind that? I have no idea. I haven't heard anything about them paintings. I didn't keep up with it to that extent because I've always known once they started talking about stuff like that and the magnitude that they were saying that people were involved, I was like, you're not about to get all of these extravagant names. You see, they brought out the Queen's son, but he's not an American. That's salacious for them across the pond. Oh yeah, that's cool. We can give them that. That's almost like let's give them something so they can kind of go away. That's what that was really about. We'll give them somebody prominent, but at least they're not an American, and you know what I'm saying. It's like we can't really get to them, so we'll put that out there. But the people who are close to us and who most of us want to have something to happen to, they would have been taken down a long time ago, like Tim said. They would have been gone a long time ago. I mean, let's be honest. They would have been gone a long time ago. You just got to be honest about that. Let me go back to back to the topic because I mean they had me going for a minute.
Girls with no consequence. Because survivors spoke up, because of their courage, the truth is finally going to come out. And when it comes out, this country is really going to have a moral reckoning. How did we allow this to happen? There should be no buildings named after people in this Epstein class. There should be no scholarships named after them. They shouldn't be enjoying the perks of being affiliated with corporations.
What you say? David Larson says files will be released in 5865. That's a fact. They don't understand that. They don't understand the games that the government plays. It's like y'all don't understand how they've been playing with us for so long. Yeah, man, people gotta be honest and just wake up. Like, we know what the playbook is, but people are really sitting around here thinking that they gonna wake up one morning, these Epstein files gonna appear on TV, and then you're gonna be able to get on your computer and go to some website and find out who's in there and all of this. You ain't gonna get it. And all right. Also, let me tell you this: even if they was to put it out, be honest. How many of these motherfuckers is really gonna read it? Y'all know damn well they're not gonna read it. So therefore, your favorite podcaster is going to read it and tell you who's in it. And he could be lying. He could be lying. He could say, "Oh, I read it," and just start making up shit. And you know what? Whole bunch of people gonna run with it. A whole bunch of people gonna run with it. Because these same people who have been coming on here criticizing me, they're not gonna read it. They're gonna wait for somebody else to tell them what's in it, and then they're just gonna go out and parrot it and act like they really read it when you didn't read it. Fuck out of here, man. Y'all tripping.
Or universities or writing op-eds or being lionized. And many of the survivors will tell you some of these people still are celebrated in our society. That's disgusting. There needs to be accountability. I want to recognize first and foremost the survivors. They are the ones who made today possible. Many of you had forgotten about this issue, and frankly, for decades, we have not done enough about this issue. And it's only because of their advocacy, them coming here to the Capitol. They showed up here time and again, and on September 3rd, that the country started to pay attention. And I also want to thank the courage of two of my colleagues in particular. Both of them have suffered, as you know, extraordinary political consequences for what they did. One, my colleague, Congressman Thomas Massey. This would not have been possible if he hadn't led the discharge petition that got 218 signatures and is going to force a vote in the House of Representatives. And this would not have certainly been possible if it were not for the courage of Marjorie Taylor Greene. She signed the petition, and I would keep texting Thomas, is she going to drop off? Is she going to drop off? Because there was so much pressure against her, so much attacks against her. But she stood with the survivors. For Thomas or me, this has never been political. This is not about questions of Trump or Biden. This is a question of doing the right thing for survivors. We're going to get a vote today. I expect an overwhelming vote in the House of Representatives, and I don't want the D.C. swamp playing any games. They need to pass this in the Senate, and they should not amend it. President Trump has said he would sign the Epstein Transparency Act. It's going to get overwhelming support in the House. It should go straight to the Senate, and it should be signed. No amendments, no adding loopholes. Justice is long overdue. And I want to hand it over to my colleague, Representative Thomas Massey.
I want to start by thanking the survivors. I mean, they're giving everybody hope in this country. There are survivors of other sex crimes in this country wondering if they should come forward. They're clouded with shame and concerned that law enforcement will do nothing. And these survivors have stepped forth, taking that same risk, worried that they will be defamed themselves. They have been defamed for stepping forward. But we're going to get justice for them. That's going to happen today in the People's House. And as Rose said, don't muck it up in the Senate. Don't get too cute. We're all paying attention. If you want to add some additional protections for these survivors, go for it. But if you do anything that prevents any disclosure, you are not for the people and you are not part of this effort. Do not muck it up in the Senate. So with that, I just want to say I am hopeful too. I didn't know that we would succeed when Roe and I started this effort. Most discharge petitions never make it, maybe only 4%. So we had long odds. But we had some brave women on the Republican side. My colleague Marjorie Taylor Greene is one of them who's here with us today. You cannot even imagine the consequences that they have suffered. My colleague Lauren Boebert and my colleague Nancy Mace, they stood so strong. They put their names on a document in here, and then they were pressured in ways that you cannot even imagine, and they stood strong. And that's why we're here today. And they didn't take us seriously uh, over at the executive branch or in the Senate because they always thought they could flip one of these women. They could convince them.
I just got to point out something else. This kind of off topic, but I just want to point this out real quick. You see how quickly the Democrats got away from, oh, Trump was trying to stop people from eating and all of this type of shit when it came to the government shutdown. As soon as everybody got on their ass when those, what is it, like 6 or 7 people flipped and opened up the government and everybody was attacking them, they went straight to the Epstein stuff. I just wanted to point that out.
Them or cajole them or intimidate them into taking their names off of this petition. But they did not succeed. This is a victory for those women and women all over the country today, and I'm just glad to be a part of it.
And today you are going to see probably a unanimous vote in the House to release the Epstein files. But the real fight, will happen after that. While I want to see every single name released so that these women don't have to live in fear and intimidation, which is something I've had a small taste of in just the past few days, just a small taste. They've been living it for years. But the real test will be, will the Department of Justice release the files? Or will it all remain tied up in investigations?
It's gonna remain tied up. I'm just telling y'all. This is a crazy game that they playing, and people are just sitting up here falling for it. They are. They're like, man, we finally got Trump. We finna get it. No, you're not finna get. You're not finna get nobody. You're not finna get nobody. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. I don't understand why Trump would say sign a bill that requires him to release the files. He can do it right now without Congress. Yeah, he can. So that makes him innocent? Guilty? Y'all gotta realize, like I said, he may not only just be protecting himself, he may be protecting somebody else. It may be some Democrats. They are on a different scale than us, than every average everyday Americans. The people at the very top are going to protect each other. See, us, the little people, we play the politics. We play Democrats, Republicans, and liberals, and conservatives, and independents. We play those type of games. Up there, up top, they don't play them type of games. That's for us. That's how they keep us on puppet strings. That's for us. That ain't for them. That ain't for them. That is not the game that they play up top. CMW 3128. You got to let it go, brother. You got to let it go. Oh, man. You got to let it go. You sound upset. If you're so upset, CM, guess what? It's a link. There is a link pinned to the top of the chat. If you scroll up, it should be a link. Click that link. Come on the show and join me and talk about it. Or if that's too hard for you, go to the description. Hit the little 3 dots. Click on description. It is a link right there. Come on up here and tell me that. Don't hang in the comments and say that. Come on up here and talk to me. This nigga just spamming the chat. I ain't even gonna block him. It's somebody in here who can block you. They got a wrench. Now, if they decide to boot you or whatever, I don't give a damn. I just want to see how people can see that you got Trump derangement. I want people to know that. Bill Clinton isn't stopping the release. Of course he's not stopping the release. Why would he? His name ain't gonna come out. That shit gonna be redacted. Y'all not finna get nobody's names. If you do get their name too, it's gonna be some bullshit. Like I said, oh, he just had lunch with he just had lunch with Epstein. Like, come on, man. It's insane. It's insane. Norwegian Crusader. Do you do call in debates? Yeah, I do call in. I sure do. And you get crazy. Don't think this gonna be one of them. Well, I'm finna just get on here and man, I'll get you off here so fast. I'll mute you. I'll kick you off the stage. I will give you the boot. This is my show. I don't know what people be thinking. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go on there and I'm finna call him this. The moment you start that, I'm gonna get you out of here. It'll make your head spin. You'll be like, damn, was I even on the show? That's not that's what I did want to get to, Clinton. People is about to start getting, they finna start getting, I don't know if I can do the motion, but you know what I'm talking about. People, it's gonna be some people that's like just come up missing. Or they just mysteriously have a heart attack. You finna start having all kind of incidences like that. I know it. I know it in my heart. I know it. Man, this is insane. People don't even realize it. This is funny, man. That is the motion for butt sex. How would you know? I didn't know that. I thought I'm talking about somebody getting unalived. Lord Naroku. He talking about that's the motion for butt sex. Now everybody get in the comments and ask him how does he know that? How'd you know that, sir? How did you know that? I never knew that. I never ever knew that. Never even heard of that. Ooh, y'all are something else when it comes to this internet shit. I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. I swear. Like, I be on here sometime like the weirdos is out. The weirdos are really out. I mean, and they'll get on here and call me all kind of names. HBO After Dark. You need to stay off of that, sir. If that, you just stay away from HBO After Dark. If it's giving y'all them kind of signals and you know about that, unless you like that, that's your choice. But yeah, I wouldn't advise because I don't want to see that. If that's on HBO After Dark, I'm glad I don't even watch that. Say my father on the list. Lord have mercy. There was a '90s series on prostitution. This is the first. Me too, Clint. Kevin Rogers says Trump had FBI, CIA, DOJ erase his name on the Epstein involvement. What about the other people that's in there, Kevin? What about some of the Democrats? They gonna be in there? Because I'm telling y'all keep going back to like Like his name is the only name that's in these damn files. I'm telling you, his name might not pop up in there, and no Democrat's name might pop up in there. They're on the same playing field. They're going to protect each other. Whether y'all believe me or not, that's what's going to happen. Am I a conservative voter? Do I like Trump? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Or, well, is everybody thinking that they finna hit the jackpot with this? Yes, they do. Are they going to hit the jackpot with this? No, they're not. I am willing to put a not so real amount of money on that if people dig enough into Epstein files, Trump will most likely come out an FBI informant of some sort. Anything's possible. My father was a VP for Bank of America 2005, 2012. Really? And how do you come on? Hey, man, hit the link. Hit the link and tell me what? I'm a predator too. Oh, my God. Ah, man, y'all got to stop, man. Now, he was doing good. I was going to say, bro, hit the link. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to him about his daddy possibly being in the Epstein files. And then he turn around and say, I'm a predator too. Now, how am I a predator? I haven't said anything about children or anything like that. Bro, y'all gotta cut it out. Don't you know how ridiculous y'all sound? Oh my God, bro. I mean, I just laugh. I just laugh at y'all. I just laugh at y'all. Lord Naroku. Appreciate you, Lord Naroku. Oh my God, man. This is so funny. I'm a predator too because I support Trump. Hit the link, bro. Hit the link and tell me. Tell me. It's in the description and it's pinned to the top of the chat. Tell me, please. Uh-oh, there go Carpe Diem, the dude who said he ain't subscribing, he hate my channel. I'm a coon. He's back. He's back, y'all. To my damn. UMF was still in here cucking for Trump. Just ran 4 miles with a 60-pound weight vest, and y'all still in here cucking. Better get that cardio up, that range time in. Sir, I already went to the gym earlier. I go 4 days a week. You a clown, bro. I go to the gym 4 days a week, bro. See that? Solid, dude. I'm 240. Solid. 240 solid, bro. You don't know who you're talking to. You a predator too. I'm stuck on that. Oh, you a clown, bro. You a clown, dude. I don't even know how much longer I'm gonna be on here, man. I've been on here for almost. I've been on here 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something real quick. I think I'm done. I'm tired. I gave y'all a show. If you like the stream, and I know people like Carpe Diem, he don't like it. He hates me. He hates me, but he's gonna be here. Y'all hit the like button. hit the subscribe button. And when you hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, because not only can I do the vertical stream, and sometime I will, but I also do the landscape stream. Check my page. I do both. I've just gotten more into the vertical, try to get some more people to come through. So I'm going to be doing that from now on. I'll be dropping content as far as videos, shorts. I do shorts occasionally. I don't just do shorts for the hell of it. A lot of times I try to wait till it's something that I want to speak on and I do it. But yeah, I'm gonna drop some shorts and whatever content I'm doing. So y'all make sure y'all tune into the page. And as always, man, what you say, Tim? The Epstein victims not releasing any names and nobody offering to pay them to release any names means ain't no list. Yeah, I mean, when they didn't put no names in that book, I was kind of like, damn, well, why she didn't put no names in there? Just didn't make sense to me. Anyway, but yeah. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody coming through. I appreciate y'all checking out the channel. Yeah, the cleanse all going to run. I appreciate y'all watching, participating in the show. It was a lot of people came through today and a lot of comments. So, as always, man, like I say, appreciate y'all checking out the channel, and I'll catch y'all on the next video. Peace.